Hello, hello, and welcome to this week's energy reading. We are going to be looking at the energy that has to do with this week, December 10th through December 16th. Hi, everyone. My name is Madam Z, and I am a magical life coach and a master tarot reader. I also teach newbie witches how to come out of the witchy broom closet and live their most magical life. I love teaching tarot, love teaching metaphysical classes, and I also am a female empowerment leader. And usually on Mondays, I come in and I share our energy readings for this week. So let's get to it. Let us get grounded and centered. Take a couple deep breaths for me. And I'm going to light some Palo Santo while you close your eyes. Shake off the energy of this crazy weekend, am I right? Oh my goodness. I had to vend 2 days this week and read tarot at a Harry Potter ball, and the energy was insane. So as you close your eyes, I am going to smudge the area and bring in love and light and positive flow, and send out negative vibes and negative energy and low type of vibes. Palo Santos brings in positive energy and also breaks up negative energy, so it does both. So let's take a couple deep breaths as we get centered, as we call in the divine messages that we need to hear for this week, as we open our vessel to receive messages that are for our highest good. And I will have the Palo Santos going in the background for us. So, I love this smell. It smells so good. And I am holding this crystal today. There we go. To ground us, to enlighten us, to receive messages and open our third eye for the divine. We let all of our worries go in order to make room for positive light and love. So let us open our hearts and minds to receive our divine messages for this week. Okay, let's get started. So, it has been crazy. Let me tell you, I can't figure out which deck I want to use. I got so many out here. I don't go to the post office at all for Christmas. I always just go to Amazon and have them ship it. But I had to go to a ship off a package for a client today, and I don't know why I did that, because it was so crazy. I just wanted to run back home and just come in my witchy room, sit and meditate, and not even want to go out there until after, I don't know, January 15th. It's so crazy out there. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I really think that we need to just really take a couple deep breaths, slow down, be in the process, be in the moment. It's not going to get any better if we get all mad and pissed off, because people were so mad and pissed off. It's not going to make things go faster. So let's just calm down, everyone. Just calm down. All right, so today we are going to, let me work with this one. I haven't worked with this deck for a while, and it's a little bit Yule looking. So let's work with this one. So let's look at first what we need to nurture this week. So, and what do we need to nurture? So we ask the divine to give us insight into what we need to nurture this week. What do we need to grow? What do we need to water? Oh, looks like we need to really think about nurturing our money and our body. Four of Pentacles. Okay. I love this card. This is also about nurturing people in need and nurturing people that are seeking not only asylum, but seeking wisdom and seeking communication and seeking community, seeking help. This is a card of this little guy right here. You see him? He is asking to come out from the cold. So he is seeking help. He is seeking guidance. He is seeking shelter. He is seeking advice. So this is a time of nurturing people that are really a little bit, don't have as much as we do, or need help or guidance. And if you are the one on the outside looking in, the universe wants you to know that you have help, okay? You have resources, you have family, you have friends. If you are in a time of need, then you have people around you that support you. And you need to nurture your friendships. You need to nurture your community. You need to nurture your resources. This is going to be all about nurturing community and nurturing people who need help, who are less fortunate than we are. It is a hard time for a lot of people who don't have family, or a lot of people who have lost family. So it is, the universe is now telling us to open up our hearts, open up our minds, open up our homes to people who are less fortunate than we are, and offer them help, offer them, a warm blanket, a warm meal, tea, coffee, camaraderie. It doesn't matter if these people are your friends or your family. We are all united together energetically. We are all one energetically. And don't let your brothers and sisters sit out in the cold by themselves. Ask them to dinner. Ask them for, if you don't have a place to go, or you're by yourself for Yule or Christmas, why don't you come over and hang out with us? Why don't you, have dinner with us? Open your hearts and your homes to people who are by themselves. So we are going to be, that's interesting that I pulled that card, because I think a lot of people, it is a tough time for people who are feeling lonely, who feel like they're by themselves, or they don't have any friends or family, especially this day and age where we are losing the connection of tribe and villages and family and neighborly type of advice and neighborly type of connection. So it is very important that we make an effort this week to either say hello to the neighbor, start making friends, even if there's an older gentleman that lives by himself, invite him over for dinner, or fix him a hot plate, or knock on the door and give him a plate of cookies and say, hello, just thinking about you, how are you doing? Make sure you extend that invitation this week and open your hearts and your home. I just can't say enough about that. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on and about that, but it is something that is near and dear to my heart. I know every Thanksgiving and every Yule, if we are in town, My boyfriend and I have what we call an orphan dinner. Because we don't have family where we're at. It's just us because we move a lot because of our job, or his job and my job. So we make it a point that we open our home and our house up to our friends who are by themselves, who don't have family. So we always have a get together. We always hang out. We always have huge meals and partying and sitting by the bonfire and singing and just having a good time. So that way they don't feel alone. You know, it's something that they look forward to every year. They will reach out to us and they say, hey, are you having your orphan Yule, dinner this year? And we're like, yeah, come on over. So it's a good time. It's important that we make connections and we start opening our homes up to people in need, because there's a lot of people in need. So let's be that warm light, okay, that they can come to and seek shelter when they need it. So we're going to nurture our community this week. So yay for that, right? Community. So let's look at what we need to surrender this week. So these are my surrender cards. So let's look at what we need to surrender. Did I go on a tangent about that? If I did, it's just near and dear to my heart. That's all I can say. When something's near and dear to my heart, I just kind of try to ramble on and on about it. So let's see what we need to release. What do we need to release this week? Woo, loud. Surrender. Okay, we are surrendering to complete healing. Let me read it to you before I flip it, because it may be backwards on the screen. So, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Okay, this goes hand in hand with this card. So let's talk about this one. This is surrender to complete healing. This means that you are surrendering your ego to ask for help. You are surrendering the need to not be fully open to the universe sending you friends, sending you support. And you need to be compassionate, and you need to open your heart and tear down the walls of feeling that no one cares about me, I'm by myself, you're kind of standoffish, you're kind of closed off. There's plenty of people out there that want you to come in and to celebrate with them and to share sacred space. So in order to receive that healing of community that we talked about, you're going to have to actually surrender the ego, okay, and ask for help. Make that call and say, I don't have anywhere to go for the holidays. Can I come crash at your dinner party, kind of thing? Can I bring a dish? Can I do something? Can I just hang out and watch cheesy Christmas movies? I just don't want to be by myself. They're going to say, come over. That's the part of healing that you need to surrender, that ego part of not asking your need, not voicing your need for this week. So you need to open yourself up to loving, compassionate energy this week that supports you physically, emotionally, and your spiritual healing, because being around friends will help you raise your energy. Okay, so we're going to surrender to that complete healing this week and ask for your needs and your wants and what you need this week. So we want to open our throat chakra and really get into voicing what we need and what we're missing in our life and ask for help. So what we need to manifest, which card should I use to manifest? Let's do this one. Well, no, I don't want that one. Let's do this one. This is just easy tarot. It's by either Barbara Moore. I think it's by Barbara Moore. Or it may be the Llewellyn Classic. I'm not sure yet. I have so many, it's hard to keep track. I have over 100 decks, and it's hard to keep track. My favorite one is the Everyday Witch Tarot, but she's been working really, really hard this weekend, so I'm going to give her a break and let her fill up her energetic vessel again, because she worked really, really hard. So let's look at what we need to manifest this week of December 10th through December 16th. Can you imagine? I can't believe it's already almost Yule. Almost Yule. What we need to manifest. Oh, sweet. This week, we need to manifest the energy to get things done. This is the Ace of Wands. This is like this spark of energy that ignites you to get things done. So if you've been putting something off that you don't want to do, that has to do with getting something moving, getting something completed, starting something, this is the spark of the energy that is going to get you motivated to do it. This is like the match that lights your fire. So I'm sure you guys have lots of stuff that you need to do, lots of stuff that you need to get started on there, and that you're not doing it because you've been putting it off, probably because of the crazy energy, or you just don't want to do it. Maybe it's putting up Christmas lights. Maybe it's, wrapping the tree. Maybe it's finalizing the last Christmas or Yule packages. Whatever it is you need to do, you need to start manifesting it and working with that spark of energy this week, and get started on it. We've got to get started on making this happen. So this is the Ace of Wands. So yay. Great. Let's look at our numerology. Well, no, let's look at this one. What's our overall confirmation card for this week? I have way too many. Too many to choose from. It's a good thing to have, isn't it, sometimes? Sometimes we have too many choices, right? So what's our confirmation card for this week? Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life source. So this means we need to start doing some cleansing, what I call water purification. Taking a hot bath with salt and Epsom salt and baking soda and some essential oils. Put some stones in there. I take a bath with rose quartz and amethyst around my bathtub. So put some rose quartz in your bath, some essential oils, and just detox from this crazy energy. If you live by a body of water, spend some time down by the lake or the stream or the ocean or a pond, and just really listen to the flow of water as it regenerates you, as it washes over you, as it cleanses you from this crazy energy that goes on. And when you come out of that detox bath, or when you come out of the energy of leaving that running water behind, you will feel more energetic, more in flow, and you'll be cleansed of all negative energy. So interesting that we need to be by water this week. That's super interesting. So we are going to work on all of these things this week. Releasing to complete healing, right? We're asking for our needs this week. We're leaving ego at the door and asking for what we need and what we want from other people. We are nurturing the community and helping others. And we are going to manifest and start using the spark and the light of the match to get motivated, to get our tasks done this week that we've been putting off. And our cleansing waters are going to cleanse our negative energy, our chaotic energy, our hustle bustle energy of this time. So we're almost to the end of December, so this is like almost crunch time, so we're getting kind of crazy right now. So we want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves, and we're taking those cleansing baths and wearing rose quartz and wearing grounding stones, which is your dark stones, your onyx, your tourmaline, or your obsidian. So, all right, that is it, my friends. If you would like a reading, I am working on the Wheel of the Year readings for coming up of what 2019 is going to look for you, a year ahead reading. So if you want to get your year ahead reading and see what's going to happen for you in 2019, please reply to this, send me a message, and we'll get you all set up for your 2019. All right. Thank you, my friends. Bye. Bye, y'all.